Abstract and chaotic destruction breeds no kind of creation, and everything that we do needs to have an agenda. If you have no strategy to your chaos, then your chaos is just ego, and your ego is only going to consume you. Find a reason for your anger instead of just misguiding it aimlessly, because when a leader or an opposing force, i.e. the police or the feds who are watching this, when they see that, they say, okay, there's an opportunity for exploitation. I can go take one of these guys and exploit them, absolutely, because it's chaotic. I don't see a system of any sort here.
I don't know what's going on here. Because this was a platform that most people don't get an opportunity to have. And this is a platform, and it's just flushed down the toilet. So it goes back to what people need to do. Vote. Don't vote for the racist guy. Have my back and continue supporting black people. This is not right.
See this right here?
People bring violent situations to us. They bring it.
No, this needs to be shut down today. This is not effective. There's people fight all the time. No, this is a joke. No, this is a joke.
Documenting CHOP.
CHOP
now. The commune formerly known as CHAZ.
Chopper? Oh, so it's CHAZ? I mean...
It was CHAZ.
Why did they change it to CHOP?
It's a good question. Soon it's just going to be a symbol. I wonder how protests are going to be perceived moving forward. All this language talk, is it a protest? Is it a riot? Is it violent? Is it non-violent? Yeah. People are calling destruction of property violence now. I'd have to sit down with a philosophy professor to figure out whether that's violence or not. That's tough.
Yeah, can you inflict violence on an inanimate object?
Some people believe all things have consciousness, but normally we're pretty cool with just like kicking a log, or whatever.
I'm a hacker. I run a cyber intelligence company. I run a fixing company. We don't charge money. We're a completely community service operation. Whenever we see people who are maybe disillusioned or maybe misguided, there are pockets of ignorance, or we smell agendas that maybe not be revealed to a lot of other people, we step in. We help those who cannot help themselves. We are a lighthouse, and this is not a tag. I'm telling you, this is why I'm here. So I came here yesterday. 2 weeks ago, I saw a post saying that the CHAZ, the CHOP situation is escalating. The BLM is really engaged. So I reached out to a lot of the activists that I knew, and the BLM, their leadership, really didn't acknowledge that they were having a stronghold here, not the BLM leadership. And then a business partner of mine or a client of mine told me that he was in Los Angeles, and there was a lot of just ironic scenarios going around with regards to the rioting. It was hyper-organized.
Yeah, we saw that.
You've heard of the Pearl Square?
No.
The Pearl Roundabout? So I was there. I was there during the Arab Spring when the first canister was thrown. The first Molotov canister, I was there in Bahrain at the embassy when that happened.
The area around Pearl Roundabout has become a tented city. Free food, water, and electricity. The protesters are pitching camp, and they say they won't leave until they get what they want. They don't want this government at all, and many say they want the king to leave the country.
Most people have the understanding or the assumption that the Arab Spring was created because the Shia or the oppressed wanted to have a majority or a voice in the monarchy there. I understand the disinformation campaigns that were taking place when the media was paid to keep people confused about what was going on down there. The people in fear would not come down to protest. And in the meantime, our military and our government and our intelligence agents were going out and seeding out and getting people to be more distrustful with each other. Same thing is going on here. People are saying that they're stealing, and there's a lot of miscommunication campaigns. That's a part of psychological warfare. That's how you divide people. That's how you dissemble this, right?
feeling for me. I'm wondering if you'd meditate with us in the street right now for
Why not?
5 minutes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Standing meditation, you want to do it?
I've never done a standing meditation.
That's the best one to do.
Okay, can you walk us through it?
Absolutely.
All right, let's set up the camera.
Just treat us equally and stop shooting black people. Black people are just looking for simple things. And if everyone could come here and leave and take away something positive and do something, you know, because it is 2020 and everyone is needed at this point, right? Just because, and there's a notion in here, because I hear it being put out, okay, white person, if you have the mic, give it to a black person. That's nonsense. You know, everyone has got something to say and add to this, or else this is like done. And this nonsense of what's going on, it's so bizarre. And that's just going to, of course, the negativity is what sells, and that's what's going to be put out there.
A group capable of smashing windows and setting fires, but nothing else. How do a group like that create an entirely new nation? Well, that's a question we may soon face here in the United States, in fact, given our current trajectory. It's never easy to build things with people who can only destroy.
And you're not going to see people doing Tai Chi, so make sure you put that out there.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you call it, I mean, I literally call it 11th Pine, right? Okay, and I guess, I don't know, this, see?
There it goes again.
You just flip my table over. You just flip my table over. I got an accident for you. Oh, that's an accident.
What's going on here? I don't understand.
There's my accident for you. Come back, you pussy. Come here. What's your last name? You assaulted me the other day. This is a mutual combat state.
See, I don't know if I should start filming or what. Like this.
When did it become a mutual combat stage?
I don't understand.
You just flipped my table again. And I'm the only one doing anything.
Is there a medic station over there in the blue tent? I'm not sure, I think. Straight ahead on your left.
Medics ran the other day when the cops came. The medics ran.
And again, I'm the only one here that doesn't even curse.
If everybody is really on the same accord, because if there's leadership, let me tell you what happens with leadership. The cell towers up here and the stingrays, the IMSI catchers that the government's put up here to watch y'all, they are identifying and trying to identify who the leadership is so that it can be negotiated, taken out, figured out what their weaknesses are, exploited. Whoever the leadership here has a weakness. They're human. They may have a sexual proclivity that they don't want to talk about. They may have debt that they don't want to talk about. Their cousin may be under some kind of default on their mortgage. So if I offer you Vicodin where your pain is, I don't care what kind of leader you are, you're going to succumb to my painkiller. So that's why leadership is not a good idea. Cell theory is much better. Everybody should be on the same accord. So if I take out the leader, another one comes up, and another one comes up, and another one comes up on the same agenda. You can't take us all out. That's what the Arabs did, and they've been doing it, and that's why they've been succeeding in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a People's Assembly at 6 o'clock. I implore you to go to the field at 6 o'clock. We will be having a People's Assembly at 6 o'clock in the field.
People, as he was talking, there was another group that was arguing with him while he was talking. Like, imagine you're talking, and then he comes over and starts arguing with you and ready to fight you. That was what was going on in the first meeting. And I'm like, what's going on here?
The problem I had yesterday is there's so many people yelling. There's no opportunity for that peaceful voice. How does it come through?
No, polarity is the one thing that's constant in this universe. So when you understand that yelling sound is only resonant because there's resonance. So if there is yelling, silence, and the force of silence and the black hole of that negativity is squashed by positivity. Where was that? I'll tell you where it was. Hidden deep down in the bowels of fear and the people that were walking around and didn't do anything.
Like right now, that is, I think, Rick, and he's yelling too. Wait, is that the man that was under the blue thing?
Yeah, there he is. And look, he's about to have some sort of...
Back and forth, Rick. Back and forth, Rick. Go, back and forth. Yo, you pull a gun on me. Fuck that shit.
This is not effective. It's embarrassing. People fight all the time.
Nobody could stop him. He coming and coming. So now them two go at it. And another guy that's with him, they try to jump him. So it's escalated all over the place, everywhere. So over there, I just put out the mace and maced them. Now it's done.
I do want to speak because that's your role, right?
Yeah.
My role, as I see it, is to talk to everybody and make sure everybody understands each other as best I can. So I'm talking to somebody named Teri, right, who's sort of a middle-aged woman who's been to a lot of these things.
Yeah,
she wants to help.
I know Teri. I know Teri.
So Teri,
I like Teri.
Teri's beautiful. I feel like we would all get along,
Yeah,
right?
I like Teri.
But you know, when Teri's seeing you with the megaphone screaming, it makes her feel like she can't add her voice.
I know.
So what do you think we do about that?
I like Teri.
Yeah, me too. We gotta have room for Teri, you know?
I know. I don't want to drown out nobody. It's a community. So we got counselors over there. They already know scolding me. So I don't want to drown out nobody. So I apologize.
I
Teri,
like this energy, Ricky. This is cool.
No,
You got this too.
Hello. I apologize if Teri feel like
This is good.
you know what I mean.
This is good.
I don't want that.
Yeah. So maybe like if we get Teri, you want to
Yes,
talk?
yes.
You'll talk to Teri?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
We're gonna try to find Teri.
Get Teri.
What's true about CHAZ is the longer you stay here, the less you know.
I don't know anything anymore.
Hey, there's Teri.
Why do you want to talk to me?
Because
Seriously?
you represent like just calming down and getting everybody together. He softened right up when we mentioned your name, and he's like, "I need to talk to Teri, so she knows I'm not scared."
I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's calm right now. He's so calm. I've never seen anything like it.
I'll just see where this is going. I'll just see where this is going.
Yeah.
There go Teri. Teri worried. She think I'm such a violent person.
No, I'm not. No.
No, Teri.
No, don't let me put words in your mouth.
No, go ahead, Teri.
What's going on here?
But can you let me explain? Terry, I'm sorry, can I give you a hug? I won't explain everything to you. People bring violent situations to us. They bring it. And hold up. I can explain every situation. All you got to do is say, Rick, we'll explain this one. Or Rick, explain that one.
Explain this last one.
Which one? Okay, let me explain the one. The gentlemen, musicians, we had a bucket.
Yeah.
With a box.
Yeah.
So they got all the money. So he grabbed the box, took all the money, went around the corner, shit in the box, and then the guys came and told me, hey, such and such, he down there, such and such took the box, and he took all the money, and so I took the money out of his pocket, and then they found the box that he shit in, so I bust him in the face, and busted his face in. Okay, so that's that's that one incident.
That was today or
That's the day. So this, I'll give you the other ones next. But then the next one is, I'm talking to some people. The black guy shows up. Hey, motherfucker, what's your mother? Yeah, hey, motherfucker, what's your problem, motherfucker? What's your problem, motherfucker? So I'm backing up. He said, yeah, come on. So I'm still backing up. He said, come on, motherfucker. What you want? So I'm like, can I finish? Can I finish? Let me finish. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So everybody holding me, and this motherfucker's still coming. I'm taking, they taking all my energy by holding me, and here he coming at me. Right here, Rivers, he gonna bring some type of force back with you. So while they holding me, he might show my back is okay. So they jumping on him, and another guy jumping on him, so they trying to jump on him, two guys. So it go round and round and round and round and round and round. So eventually I get tired, so I mace them.
Why not?
Don't you want to hear from her?
Humans gonna be humans regardless. It is a loving and peaceful environment, but tensions get, hey, suns out, guns out, man. We see pulling out their holster and shit, but what's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Violence is never the way how to solve some stuff, you know what I mean? That's how a lot of people look at it. That's the saying, basically. That's a famous saying. Violence is never the way to go. But they just started jumping on him, bro, for no reason, you know what I mean? There's no telling them, yo, chill out, yo, because there's nothing that was really going on, you know what I mean? So therefore, me going in their face and telling them, yo, bro, y'all gotta stop it, stop going. Homie swings on me, then his next friend swings on me. And what do? I want to defend myself. Why wouldn't I defend myself after that? Look at this. Look, I'm just showing you. Just look at this. This is what happens. This is nothing. You feel me? But this is what happens when you walk up to somebody with your guard down. When you walk up to people with your guard down and you try to tell them, yo, chill, please. This is a peaceful protest. You feel me? But I'm still trying to get them to relax, bro. But look at my face.
That's right. That guy who did all that. What's his story? Does he need?
He's drunk. We don't know him. See this guy right here? That's the one I said took the money. Hold up, shit it in the box. Took the money and shit in the box.
But who is here to talk to the gentleman in the pink? Who's here to help out the guy?
Everybody been trying to help him.
Yeah. But where does this go from here?
Everybody trying to help him. They still trying to help him. You see him still here, don't you?
Yeah, but
what do you want us to do with him?
Well, after this,
that's what you need. That's why we need government funding.
In chaos, there will be chaotic action.
Yeah.
Right.
In the last revolutionary period in the 60s, there was a dramatic uptick in violent crime.
Of course there is.
It's a part of change.
Well, I don't know if that's a true statement. And violence, because the word violent. I
just looked up the definition yesterday. It includes people and things.
People and things.
That's what surprised me about it. You can be violent towards a window.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
I can empathize with the windows. You know why? Everything that we see under the sun, everything under the sun was created by a thought. And that thought was bred from a human entity, and that human entity created something, and they put love and energy into it. Whether or not it was paid for by a building or a building designer or a civil engineer or somebody that actually ran a GoFundMe just to replace a window because it was protecting the lives of somebody else, that window came from somebody's heart. So yeah, the beauty of destruction is when it's applied with precision.
The lady who lives in my apartment building, I live in Lower Queen Anne, to take the bus over here, she mentioned something about Hooliganville. So I was like, okay, yeah. Is this shop or Hooliganville?
Shop.
These conversations that you and I are having, these are seeds. And a few of us in here are speaking truth. And the beauty of truth is somebody's going to hear it in the right positions, and it's going to cause a change of events. It's going to be positive and create and inspire. How this is going to end may be horrible for some people, but it's going to create a change because seeds grow.
But first tonight, the freeway foot race that ended with a leader of the former CHOP zone in handcuffs.
Watch as Seattle police who chased the suspect look down onto I-5. The suspect is seen bolting away here from officers who were trying to arrest him. Now, minutes later, Cairo 7 cameras spot that suspect, who is now in pain from being injured, being treated by paramedics while police question him. Sources tell Cairo 7 the 21-year-old man was well known as a leader within the CHOP movement. He was invited to represent CHOP in a closed-door negotiation with Seattle's Mayor Jenny Durkin last week.
Like, look at him. Like, you cannot be here. You cannot be here.
Well, I'm going to be here.
On Monday, police reform activist Andre Taylor was confronted by River.
As long as your mouth is shut, I don't care. As long as your mouth is shut, be here. You ain't from here. Then you're not even going to have a peaceful. You're not going to talk on no camera peacefully then. Then the camera's going to catch us talking like this.